All right, and we are back at it again with some pack openings. We are going with 2 Dominaria United, 1 Throne of Eldraine, and then the add-on of the Flash Friends Tattoo Flash trading cards, which I've been really enjoying opening. They have kind of the same gist, except you can't play with them. They're just trading cards. They have commons, uncommons, rares, and even foils. They're just fun to open. So, and at the end, of course, we save our rares and then we will scan them and check the market value, just because I think that's fun as well. So let's get right into it. We'll start with, you know what, we'll start with Throne and then we'll do the 2 Dominaria. We're still working on a Phyrexia All Will Be One box, as well as a Foundations. And then the new set comes in, well, comes out on the 23rd. Last time I got it a couple days early. The time prior to that, I got the new set, I think like 4 or 5 days after the release date. So, all right, we're starting with Mistford River Turtle, Prophet of the Peak, Youthful Knight, Corridor Monitor, Scorching Dragonfire, Return to Nature, Signpost Scarecrow, Rimrock Knight, Foreboding Fruit, Bacon to Pie. I have pulled Bacon to Pie so many times between this and Foundation. It's been annoying. Slaying Fire. It's the first uncommon. Giant Opportunity. Wandermare. Rare is Return of the Wild Speaker. Choose one. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. Non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. Then a mountain. And a fairy token. Alright, on to our first pack of Dominaria United. Been really enjoying these packs. I like the stained glass art, special art on some of them. Let's see. Don't remember the order these come in. They're kind of like Phyrexia, where they're in an annoying order. Okay, I think it's just the 2 in front go to the back. Alright, we've got Geothermal Bog, Phyrexian Espionage, Phyrexian Rager, Magnagoth Sentry, Uncommon, Joint Exploration, Hero's Heirloom, Monstrous Warleech, and there's a stained glass I was talking about, Torre Devanat, I can't pronounce that, Fury Rider. Oh, there we go, 2 in a row. Belmore Battle Mage Captain, a very similar art style. Then the rare is Quirion Beastcaller. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Quirion Beastcaller. When Quirion Beastcaller dies, distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Quirion Beastcaller. I don't know if they had to write it out that much. I feel like that could have been written out much more straightforward. Phoenix Chick is the foil. It's a nice looking foil. And then we have a Goblin token and a foil planes. Ooh, I like that. I like the rainbow on that. That's pretty cool. And then an art card of Zur Eternal Schemer. Really like that foil plains. That it's hard to see in the video, but that rainbow looks really cool. That might be my new favorite plains card. I'll have to add that into a deck. Don't play much white though. Alright, so on to the final pack of Dominaria. Right. 2 in the back. Where is it? No, 2 in the front, go to the back. There we go. Alright. We've got Negate, Benelish Sleeper, Flowstone Infusion, Gaia's Might, Warhost's Frenzy, Garna Bloodfist of Keld, Join Forces, Jin of the Fountain, almost said Mountain, Bortuk Bone Rattle, Troll Shaman, and the rare is Valiant Veteran. Other soldiers you control get +1/+1. Exile Valiant Veteran from your graveyard. Play +1/+1 counter on each soldier you control. Then a foil Walking Bulwark. Very nice. Then a Magic minigame. Then the art is, well, we got another Plains, non-foil. And the art card is Balduvian Berserker. All right, let's. Well, hate when I mix my piles together. I feel like I've done that a lot recently. But yeah, let's go ahead and scan those rares and see what the market values are. Or actually, no, I almost forgot. We need to open up the special guest pack here. This is from Crocodile Jackson. He's a tattoo artist. He does a Kickstarter every so often to make a set of cards. He gets a bunch of other tattoo artists and they come up with a bunch of designs and then they make these packs. All right, we've got Sorcerer's Ego, Marvin Moon, a little creepy looking, Mobbing Goblin. I also think he did a Secret Lair set. I am gonna look that up. Hardy, Disco Tiger, Hell Company, Here Today, Zombie Carl, the uncommon. You can tell the uncommon and commons with the star at the bottom. Silver is uncommon. Orcus, Legend. That's a cool one. Locked in Cyberspunk. Kikomin. Ooh, look at that. And a foil rare. It's my second foil. I only ordered 10 of these, so I didn't know how many I would actually get. You're not guaranteed any foils. So, second one. Very nice. I love the foils because they're like super, super foiled out. Cool. Also, I've been working on the backs of these. Some of them have artwork that will combine like a puzzle. So I'm hoping that by the time I open all 10 packs, I can at least make one of those. All right. Let's check out the market prices on these 3 rares. Get up the trusty scanner here. We'll start with Valiant Veteran. And that is a... If it wants to load, there we go. A 34-cent card. So, nothing crazy there. And then we've got Curian Beast Collar. That is a 18-cent card. And last but not least, we have Return of the Wild Speaker. There we go. That is a $1.30. So that is the big winner of the night. So it's actually 2 pulls in a row. Have not been great. But like I say, any day where I'm opening packs is a good day. So until next time, I will check y'all later.